Hey everybody, how you doing? I know it's been a while, other than that horrible car video debacle, but um, like I said in my tweet, um, this was just way too much information for me to try to cram into however many characters, 200 characters or whatever it is. So I just figured I'd make a video. So, hello. If you guys don't know me, my name is Rev. So it's nice to meet you. I kind of got a data dump on me today from Spirit. So this is kind of just to give you an idea of this is the dump that I got, and it's just sort of the information that just kind of got, and it was just like and you know, if you get the voices and the information, you know what I'm talking about, when it's just like all of a sudden it's just like, where's my pen, you know, and it's a thing. So basically I have no freaking clue who the messages belong to. They're just thrown at me. I don't get names, or I didn't get names or anything like that. I don't know, again, I don't know who they belong to. If they belong to you, great. You being, I'm using that in the big generic sense of, you know, the collective entity of you. Hello. So if it resonates with you, fantastic, wonderful, take it as you will. If it doesn't resonate with you, then obviously it's not for you, and okay, maybe if I get another one, it will. And I do have to apologize if you see something whizzing around me. I have a fly. There's a fly in my apartment, and it's bugging the shit out of me. So I apologize. So anywho, I'm not just swatting at the air like a cat, although I do tend to do that sometimes. And if you know, if you know me, you know. So basically, the message that I got from Spirit, and so the beginning of the message anyway, was slow down. You're taking on too much. You're trying to do too much at one time. Slow down. Just take it easy. Pay attention. Stop. Focus on what you've already got going. Don't put too much on your plate right now. You've already got so much. Just stop. Take your time. You're trying to do so much, to go, to put so many things going, to diversify so quickly, and throw this out there and that out there and this out there and that out there, that you're not paying attention to the original focus of where everything began. And the spider web is too big. You're not focusing on the core of the matter, and the core is getting too weak to support the rest of the spider web. Does that make sense? Anyway, so then the next part of the message was, you are coming into your power. And I think that this also goes back to the message that I got the other day of, you have been forgiven for your past sins. Just be grateful and thankful for the gifts that you've been given. Again, I don't know who that one was for either. But I think that the next one, you are coming into your power. just stay on your path. You know, don't get off the path. Stay on your path. Focus on the road. And this, I think it also goes with the slow down. Focus on your path. Stay in your lane. You know, but if for some reason you have to get off your path, if you have to get out of your lane, at least for the love of Jesus, use your blinker. You know, check your side mirrors, make sure that there's nobody there, and then get over. I know, you know what I'm trying to say. Make sure that you're not stepping on anybody or merging into anybody to get where you're going. I hope that makes sense. You know, don't step on anybody or cut anybody off to get where you're trying to go. Keep praying. Keep focusing. Keep, you know, and when I say praying, I'm using that in the general sense of the word, you know, in the insert deity of choice here. Whomever you pray to, whoever you know, whoever you choose. Your peace is coming. Your peace, your peace, your inner peace, your peace. Just remember to love yourself first, because you can't love anybody else, obviously, until you love yourself first. And there's love, and then there's love. You know, there's that love. There's the love, and you know, there's I love you, and then there's oh I love you. Ooh, oh I love you. I love you. You know, and there's the there's that look, you know, when you think about that one person and you just you know how you get that squidgy kind of feeling. Woo. You know. Anywho, I digress. Sorry, I said that in. There's a false twin. False twin. There's a false twin. False twin. What's false twin mean? False twin? False. You think it's somebody that you think might. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here, and it's because I don't quite understand. Clarify, please. I just keep hearing false twin, false twin, false twin, false twin, false twin. And if you know me from before, you'll know that it keeps repeating, the message keeps repeating in my head until I verbalize it. So that's why I keep saying it. So it'll stop repeating in my head and it'll go to the next message. Oh, okay. I understand. False twin. What they're talking about is the impression was that it was a twin flame, but it's not. It's a false twin. Okay. Got you. All right. So there you go. There's a relationship that you thought might have been a twin flame, but it's not. So false twin. So if anybody has recently broken up with somebody that you thought was the one, woo! First of all, I'm sorry that if you've recently broken up with somebody, or if you're having an inkling that you might be, or if you would just kind of have that that thought in your head, in the back of your mind, you know what, maybe not. Maybe this isn't. Ponder that. Some of you lately have been, somebody's thinking about fire. Fire sign, fire. Somebody's thinking a lot about fire. They're having a lot of, they're counting their stars. They're having a lot of things about stars. And I know that me personally, I've been going outside at night a lot lately and looking at the stars, and just having a lot of astrological thinking, and just a lot of astrologically minded things. So maybe that's a thing with fire signs right now. I don't know. So that could be something, but I know that that's one of the messages that I got is thinking about fire. And so that could be, but that's one thing that they said was thinking of fire and counting your stars. So anyway, and also one thing that they said was, and this was really oddly specific, and it's weird. They said, you're going to be riding in on your dragon, so have courage, King Arthur. So maybe that means something to someone. Yeah, so you're going to be riding in on your dragon, so have courage, King Arthur. That was a very oddly specific statement. I'm not sure, so maybe that means something to someone. Watch your coin, they said. Watch your coin, and don't be distracted by the fairies. Which makes me think about Supernatural. Fight the fairies, Sammy! You fight those fairies! Fight the fairies! Which I thought that was funny. That was one of my favorite episodes. Manifest the love that you're looking for is another message that I got. Yeah, but sorry. Emotional pouring out. That it's okay to have a pouring out of emotions. It's okay. It's okay to have that emotional moment. And just on a side note, on a personal side note here, guys, dude, cry. Do it. Let it out. And I know that a lot of you do, and I think that you should more. It's not a weakness, which I just can't understand why some people will call it a weakness in men. It's not. It's one of the biggest strengths that men could possibly have, and it's so strong for someone to be able to be comfortable enough within themselves to be able to express their emotions strongly enough to let them out and not be so bottled up that they have to, that they have to hold them in. And now holding in emotions is not necessarily a bad thing, but it can be so detrimental. Trust me, I know. In the mental health game right now is bad. And we all know that I have my issues. We won't even get into that right now. That's a whole different video. But just take care of yourselves. Men, women, children, take care of your kids. Focus on your kids' mental health, please. Pet your animals. They have mental health too. I digress. But in big letters, they were like freaking screaming at me, Spirit was. Focus, talk, communicate. Literally, focus, talk, communicate. Shutting down is fine every once in a while, but constantly, no. Turning on and off like a switch, on one day, off one day, on one day, off one day, is unhealthy and frustrating as hell for the person that you happen to be with. And selfish. Regardless of mental health, it's selfish as fuck. Pardon my language. You have to communicate. Part of coming into your power is communication. Communicate. Open up. You have to open yourself up to communication. Not only within yourself, but with your partner. And when I say partner, I'm not just focusing on, a love aspect, a life partner. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about your partner in spirit, whoever you pray to, whoever you ask for spiritual guidance, whether it be your spirit and angels, whether it be, your deity of choice, whether it be the universe. You have to open yourself up to that communication, because if you don't, if you shut yourself down in communication, then you're not going to be able to ascend any further within yourself than you already are. You're not going to be able to further yourself within your journey any further than you already are. You're going to stagnate. Boom. Just flat. You have to communicate. It's going to be, it's going to be baby steps in the beginning. But you have to communicate, regardless of how stubborn you want to be. You have to do it. You got to do it. That's all there is to it. Take advantage of your resources. Huh? Take advantage of your resources. people, places, ask questions, don't be afraid, question, don't take anything for granted. Sorry, they're talking to me. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't be afraid to say you're sorry. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Yes, she does forgive you. Oh, no, that was for me. Okay, I'm supposed to say that. Yes, I do forgive you. Who was that for? Oh. Yes, I do forgive you. And yes, I do forgive myself. So if anybody else has a problem saying those words, I forgive you and I forgive myself. Work on that. So anyway, oh, one more thing. Don't be afraid to release people from your life. If they don't serve any positive purpose, if you can't think of any positive reason why you're keeping them in your life, in your brains, in your heart, in your mind, just release them. And that's all you have to say. Just plant your feet firmly. Ground out your energy. And that's basically all you have to do. You just say, divine spirits and angels, I release such and so from my heart, my mind, and my life. I release them back into the universe and no longer ask for them to be a part of my life, my heart, my soul. I release their heart and mind and soul back into the universe for them to do with what they please. And just do it with intent and with love and light. And if you want to, you can add a little snippet in there that if the universe's intent, or if that, if that person's intent is to, or if that person's wish is to positively, with positive intent only, come back into your life and have a positive impact on your life. If their intent is to positively come back into your life and have a positive intent on your life, that they are welcome to do that with positivity, love, and light only. So that's it. Anywho, I have wasted enough of your time. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. For everybody who stuck with me during this whole everything, thank you. My eternal love and devotion. For everybody new, again, thank you. My eternal love and devotion. Please, you know, if you're feeling ever so compelled, like and subscribe. I promise more crap content. But anyway, thank you guys. My heart is full. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Cheers.